Hey guys, I'm back at the FAtwA Center, one of my favorite websites. Um, man, it's just loaded with so much information, and we can really learn the mentality of the Muslims, especially the scholars that are teaching this stuff to all their followers. So let's see what the question is. It says, ruling about a woman claiming that she was raped. Okay, so here's the question. In your reply to the question about the punishment for rape, you said that as regards raping a woman, it does not necessitate punishment on the man except if he admits it himself or is proven with 4 witnesses. The woman cannot be punished as well if she claims that she was raped. So it is not correct, as you mentioned in your question, to say that the woman is wronged. Can I ask if semen was found on the body of the woman and by DNA examination it was found to belong to the suspect, shouldn't he be punished even if he does not agree or there were no 4 witnesses? How do you justify when you say that the raped woman is not wronged? In the first place, she should not be punished because she was raped. So the statement that she was not punished does not make any sense. Besides, it should be clear that when a man rapes a woman, she is wronged. And if the system fails to punish the culprit, she is wronged again. How do you say that she is not wronged? Okay, so let's look at the answer from the FAtwA department. Among the most important principles of Islam is that claims have been proven by evidence in order to protect the blood, money, and honor of the people from being transgressed because of unproven claims and suspicions. It is confirmed that the Prophet said, if people are granted all they claim they have the right for, then many people would claim the blood and money of others. So whoever claims that she is wronged, whether it is rape or otherwise, has to provide evidence towards the effect, otherwise the accused, abuser, wrongdoer will not be punished merely because of a claim. Therefore, the purpose is to protect the rights of each party, the accuser and the defendant, and it is not intended to wrong the woman or prejudice her for the man's sake, as some biased people may think. The purpose of providing 4 witnesses in rape is to protect people's honor and dignity as much as possible and to protect the society as a whole. Well, we all know that there's not ever 4 witnesses to a rape because it's a crime, and the rapist never invites people to come and witness his crime and shame. He does that in private. So for this sort of evidence that is demanded by Islam, that there be 4 witnesses, is clearly a 7th century innovation to protect the men as much as possible, because surely everyone in their right mind understands and knows that rape does not occur in front of witnesses. Okay? All right, let's go on. Muhammad, he wrote and authored the Quran, actually. He authored the Quran for the purpose of his own selfish desires and those of men of his own sex. So what he did was, if you read through all the hadiths and the Quran itself, you'll see that it's a man-made book made for men by a man. All right, let's read on. It should be mentioned as well that in common circumstances other than war and the like, rape does not take place unless the woman is dressed in an attractive way that incites rape. Oh, sorry. This is incorrect. This is incorrect information. And you guys at the FAtwA Center, you need some education. Okay? It doesn't matter what the woman is dressed in. If you go and read the newspaper even, you'll find that old women are raped. Rapists climb in the bedroom windows and rape 65-year-old ladies. It doesn't matter what she looks like. It's not about being dressed in a certain provocative way. It's simply the mind of a sick man. Okay? So let's go on and read. For instance, when she goes out having applied perfume. This is another mistake. Applying perfume has nothing to do with the mentality of a man and what his ambitions are, or what he plans to do. And not being dressed in hijab. Dress has nothing to do with rape. Okay? I don't know. This is a pretty funny answer This guy here at the FAtwA Center is taking every sort of example he can to try to prove his case, when we know through studies that none of these things have an effect on whether someone is raped or not. Let's read on. Or when she is alone with a woman, or mixed with marriageable men, or traveling without a mahram, and the like. Okay, well, you see, this guy here, he wants you to don't wear perfume, be dressed in hijab, don't be alone with a man, don't be in mixed company, and don't go out of the house, and then you'll be safe. It's amazing. If rape takes place in such circumstances, then the woman is partially wronged herself and has paved the way for her to be raped. In general, if a woman observes the religious requirement of not talking in a soft, attractive manner and being dressed in hijab, then her chastity is preserved, and desolate people would very much avoid getting near her. Okay, this is pretty funny. So, talking in a soft, am I talking in a soft, attractive manner? I'm just talking in the voice that God gave me. It appears here that the FAtwA Center want women to talk like monsters.
Hey, I'm going out now. I'm going to go and travel.
What's wrong with this? It appears here that the answer for the protection for women here is that the FAtwA Center are telling people that women should not put on perfume. They should stay stinky. They should wear sheets. They should be, don't be in mixed company. Don't go out of the house and talk like a monster. Please. It's just too much. Okay, I think that's the end of it. Oh no, I've got more. Okay. As regards DNA testing, it is not a strong evidence in proving a claim. Okay, what? Hey guys, come on. You know what? DNA evidence is probably one of the best evidences they have now. After all, isn't it something like millions and millions and millions of people don't have the same DNA as the person standing next to them? Isn't that a unique feature that we all, have? I don't know. A woman could trick a man and obtain his sperm and then claim that he raped her. Mistakes in testing could happen in the laboratory, and the reality proves this. Samples in the laboratory could be mixed sometimes in the laboratories, so how can this be absolute evidence to punish an innocent person because of it? What? Hey guys, stop talking about mistakes in laboratories when we're talking about actual DNA. Muslims, they'll go anywhere they can to try to protect a fellow male Muslim. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of this fatwa. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.